Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, we will be delving into a book summary of The Art of Possibility by Rosamund Zander and Benjamin Zander. This transformative book explores the idea of living a life full of possibilities and embracing a mindset of abundance. Let's dive into the key concepts and insights from this inspiring read. But before we dive into the content, I kindly request a moment of your time to appreciate this video by liking it, subscribing to the channel, and ringing that notification bell. Your support means a lot to me. Thank you so much. First and foremost, The Art of Possibility introduces the concept of the practice of possibility, which encourages readers to shift their perspective from a mindset of limitation to one of boundless potential. The book presents practical strategies and tools to help readers break free from self-imposed constraints and unlock new opportunities for growth and creativity. The Art of Possibility by Rosamund Zander and Benjamin Zander is a transformative book that teaches us to shift our perspective in life from scarcity to abundance, resulting in an increased sense of possibility with practical tools and inspiring stories. The Art of Possibility provides a series of strategies that will invite possibility into every aspect of your life. By putting these strategies into practice, you can fuel your creativity, enhance your problem-solving skills, and deepen your relationships with others. The Art of Possibility explores how embracing a mindset of possibility can transform our lives and open up new opportunities. Here's why this book is worth reading. It presents a collection of practical strategies and thought-provoking insights that can help us overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. Through a combination of real-life examples and personal stories, the authors illustrate how shifting our perspective can lead to greater creativity and success. With its uplifting tone and emphasis on the power of positive thinking, the book manages to captivate readers, making it an engaging and inspiring read. Who should read The Art of Possibility? Modern thinkers looking for new solutions to old problems. Seekers hoping for more abundance in their lives. Anyone interested in learning how to transcend their limitations. Rosamund Zander is a family therapist and executive coach whose work is grounded in the concept that humans are innately creative. She develops systems that support corporations, institutes, and teams in becoming generative and productive. Benjamin Zander is a conductor who has worked with the Boston Philharmonic Orchestra for over 3 decades. He's a renowned speaker on the subjects of leadership and creativity and has appeared across British and American media networks. One of the transformative concepts in the book is the idea of leading from any chair. This concept challenges the traditional notion of leadership by emphasizing that anyone can be a leader, regardless of their title or position. By empowering individuals to lead from wherever they are, the authors encourage readers to embrace their agency and make a positive impact in their own spheres of influence. Another key theme in the book is the concept of giving way to passion. The authors stress the importance of identifying and pursuing what truly excites and inspires us. By aligning our actions with our passions and values, we can tap into a limitless wellspring of energy and creativity, paving the way for greater fulfillment and success. The Art of Possibility also introduces the concept of Rule Number 6, which reminds readers not to take themselves too seriously. This playful rule invites us to let go of our ego and embrace a sense of humor and lightness in our interactions with others. By adopting a more lighthearted approach to life, we can cultivate stronger relationships, foster creativity, and navigate challenges with grace and resilience. One of the key themes of the book is the idea of reframing challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. By reframing obstacles as invitations to explore new possibilities, readers can cultivate a sense of optimism and resilience in the face of adversity. In the book is the notion of giving oneself an A in life. Instead of striving for perfection and constantly critiquing ourselves, the authors suggest that we adopt a mindset of abundance and self-compassion. By giving ourselves an A and focusing on our strengths rather than our shortcomings, we can unleash our full potential and live a more fulfilling life. Here are some other invaluable insights gleaned from this captivating book. I trust you will find them exceedingly beneficial. Feel free to delve deeper into its wisdom and let it inspire new perspectives and ideas in your journey. 1. Your life is built on assumptions. If we're going to explore the art of the possible, then where better to start than with someone who knew how to look beyond the obvious, the master cubist painter himself, Pablo Picasso. The story goes that once, when Picasso was on a train, a man approached him to ask why he didn't paint people the way they really were. Why do people's heads end up as funny shapes, with their eyes out of line? Picasso asked what he meant, so the man pulled a photo of a woman from his wallet and said it was his wife. Picasso took one look and quipped, "She's very flat and small." It's funny to us now, but what Picasso understood is that our perception is limited by our assumptions. The photo may have represented how the woman appeared physically, but it wasn't how she really was. The key message here is, your life is built on assumptions. Humans understand the world through a three-step process. First, your senses select information from the environment that's useful for your survival and feeds it to your brain. Then, your brain creates a simulation based on that information. Finally, you have a conscious experience of the environment as simulated by your brain. This means that everything you perceive is limited by your biology. And the same is true for other species. If you were a frog, you couldn't see color, even if you were gazing at a sunset. If you were a bee, a flower would look like an ultraviolet pattern. No matter how objective you try to be, you always experience the world through an edited lens. This creates scope for possibility. When you know that you see the world through a limited frame, you can question it. Say you're drawing a portrait. You might assume that it should be a true-to-life representation of your subject. But ask yourself what possibilities might be available if that portrait could represent something other than what the brain thinks a person looks like. Encourage yourself to see differently, and you end up with something radically new, just like Picasso. To unearth new possibilities, get into the habit of identifying the assumptions you're making. Then, ask yourself what might happen if you widened your lens. You might discover new solutions to the challenges you're facing. 2. You're constantly motivated by fear. What do you think subconsciously drives you when you wake up each morning? Perhaps it's achieving that work goal, or conquering that piano piece you've been learning, or maybe it's doing the best you can for your family. But what really underpins your motivation, whatever it is, might surprise you. It's survival. From the moment you were born, you were thrown into what the authors call the world of measurement, a place where everyday life is defined by endless comparisons, standards, and grades. 3. Transformation arises from making a difference, not being successful. Picture yourself on a beach where thousands of starfish are stranded on the sand. You see a woman nearby. She's tossing them, one by one, back into the ocean. How pointless, you think. After all, she'll never be able to save every single creature. But while that might be true, her actions make all the difference to each individual starfish she saves. It's all about perception. Success and failure are two sides of the same coin. We're conditioned to focus on our successes, improving our grades, getting that promotion, winning a baseball game. But in doing so, we live in constant fear of failure. 4. Valuing every voice makes people shine. Being a member of a professional orchestra has a certain romance to it. Days spent surrounded by fellow artists rehearsing, nights spent in glamorous concert halls moving audiences to tears. But the reality is quite different. In the spring 1996 issue of the journal Harmony, an article about working for a symphony orchestra revealed something shocking. Orchestral players were less satisfied with their jobs than prison guards. 5. Open the door to possibility by embracing what's present. Imagine you've just arrived in Florida for a much-needed vacation. It's raining, and the weather forecast says it'll stay that way all week. You can't believe your bad luck. All you wanted was a week of swimming and soaking up the sun, and now your holiday is ruined. But if you commit to being present in the circumstances as they are, instead of wishing they were different, new opportunities emerge. 6. Use passion to tap into the universe's abundant energy. Think of a time you felt fully energized. Perhaps you were immersed in an activity you love, or you were vibing with someone you have great chemistry with. If you're like most people, you'll see energy as a limited resource, one you must battle to generate for yourself and carefully ration. But there's a power socket available 24/7 that can supply you with endless energy, and it's this. When you're deeply connected with something you love, not worried about success or missing out, you can give yourself to passion. 7. Use your potential to spark possibility in others. Lighting a fire from scratch was difficult in the Middle Ages, when you had to rely on flint or rubbing two sticks together. So, people would carry around a smoldering cinder in a metal box and feed it bits of kindling all day to keep it alight. That way, they could easily light a fire whenever they needed to. Every human is like that smoldering cinder. You carry the potential to spark a fire in the hearts of everyone you meet, over and over again. When you embrace that potential, you can light passionate fires everywhere and transform people's lives. 8. Find mutually beneficial solutions by shedding individuality. History is full of stories about conflict, nation versus nation, competing political parties, management locking horns with its workforce. Resolving claims on territories or resources in a respectful way seems as fanciful as the tooth fairy. But by using possibility, you can overcome these hostilities. As we've explored, possibility dwells in a universe where there's no competition. And by removing competition, there's no longer a need for labels like me or you. Let go of your individuality and something magical happens. Suddenly, you can embrace a new identity, we. Overall, The Art of Possibility is a thought-provoking and inspiring book that challenges readers to rethink their approach to life and embrace a mindset of possibility. Whether you're looking to overcome obstacles, unleash your creativity, or achieve your goals, this book offers valuable insights and practical strategies to help you live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. If you're interested in exploring the transformative ideas presented in The Art of Possibility further, we highly recommend picking up a copy of the book and diving into its pages. You can find the link to acquire a copy of this incredible book in the description below. We hope this summary has piqued your interest in The Art of Possibility and inspired you to explore its transformative ideas further. Thank you for tuning in, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights and book summaries. And please let us know your thoughts about this book summary in the comment section. Remember, the art of possibility is yours to embrace, so go forth and unleash your potential in all aspects of your life. Until next time, happy reading and stay awesome.